go do some collectible stuff. There was a Reaper last I was up, but he doesn't seem to be around anymore. So if we see him, we'll deal with him, but I haven't seen him for a while. Let's see here. What do we still need to get for collectibles? It says there's a collectible at the radar station, so let's go check that out. We'll just go through each one of the areas and see where it goes from there, really. Hey Taco, how you doing? Get off my lawn, robots! I don't remember there being a working gate there. Oh wow, this cannot be safe. Yeah, that's hot. There you are. Hot. Alright, well that's that collectible. I figured it had to be in the fire because, like, you know, just that's where the most opposition for something would be. And I've already cased this other area before in the past and never found a collectible. So the only place I really haven't checked is actually inside the fire. There's a lot of dead people. It's actually funny because it's like there's only like 6 guns that you end up picking up, which means most of these people were just unarmed. You know, logistics, quartermasters, people that are just, you know, camp cooks, doctors, shit like that. Like, this was probably, like, that's why the resistance is probably so fucked up when you actually look at it. This was all, like, their technical personnel, probably. Hence why they're at the radio tower. Right? Anybody with any real technical capabilities or people that were not in the field were probably hanging out here. Not very fun when you think about it. It's like, oh shit, that sucks. Okay, let's see here. Says there's a schematic in the Scarven. But that's really just a schematic point now, not so much a schematic, so it's not that big of an oh my god, but we'll probably go look into it. Got all the collectibles in Saldham. Collectibles there. Okay. Weapon. I'm not caring too much about weapons or schematics because they're kind of irrelevant to me at this point. Okay, there's one at the there's one at the lighthouse down here. Let's go check that out. It's probably just a photo somewhere nearby my foot. Probably not. Questions. Who's fucking stupid? Relay beacon? What relay beacon? I love how it has me rediscovering the lighthouse, even though I've probably been here like 1,000 times. Not a couple thousand times, but probably a couple hundred times. My mic muted? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. There's a schematic. There's a rifle. This one is going to prove difficult. Hmm. Oh, I picked it up. Alright. Good enough. Thought that was a collectible I was after. Okay, whatever. Alright, moving on to the next. Let's go to the southern area. We're just gonna fast travel over there. That way I can get a better understanding of what is actually in that area. We're just gonna do this place area by area. Well, there is definitely a collectible here. Probably a photo. There it is. I do have to do some sort of base assault, so like I have no cement. What do we actually have here? We really don't have too much down here in the way of bases, do we? Okay, that's done, that's done. There's no collectible at the ferry pier, let's go there. Alright, we got that one. The fuck? That's the farm. That's the safe house? I don't remember it being like that. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay, makes sense. Schematic, collectible there. Well, collectible here, not collectible there, just schematic, but you get my point. Yay! More uranium. I figured. Is 50 the max? Did I hit the ceiling again? Um, questions for later. I still haven't found all the collectibles at that Brevkin camping place. Still at 1 of 3. Those crates weren't there before. It seems like there's more walls here now. For all those that are watching that keep up with my crazy ass theories about where Gen Zero is going, here's some of the proof right here. Got the cords, a line, it just leads off into the ocean. Same with over there. There's multiple sectors that have this stuff. Sorry, pasties sticking back of my throat right there. Need to deal with that. But yeah, nonetheless, it smacks of the interest. Right, just coincidentally, this is a thing. Ah. We finally got it. On to the next. They don't have a lot of these places properly showing what's what and where's where. mission down in Silva. Holy shit. Don't fall down there. How the fuck did I get up here? Game. want to be difficult. Whatever. Kind of inconsistent, right? It's just like you shoot a car. Like you have to like shoot it dead center in the doors or whatever for it to go bang most of the time. Or if you shoot a gas tank or something like that, yeah, no. That's what I do like about the 50 cal, right? Like I know it's a 50 cal, right? But and this kind of is also a no shit, right? It's just like no matter what I'm shooting at, it gets the job done. Where like one shot, where there's other things that'll take like more than a couple shots. Like how even cars have the time. Like 4 shots, where other things you'll be sitting there going pap, 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 pap. Like cars are the biggest thing that this thing ever has to shoot at. But funny how rocket launchers kind of pop it though, but it's a rocket launcher, go figure, right? I don't know. Weird things like that. Though in that instance, I think it's more the rocket that's exploding than anything. I always wondered, like, do cars actually explode like that? Because I've seen cars get crushed at, like, wrecking yards and stuff like that. Yeah. Never seen any of them explode like that. Like, if a couple bullets can make it go boom, I'm pretty damn sure, right? You know, it getting crushed by some sort of, like, machine crusher thing will probably, like, make it go boom. Wonder if that's ever actually been a thing. If it is a thing, you know, like, do cars explode, and furthermore, like, they're gonna, like, a crush. Might be crazy, but I'm pretty sure it asked me to destroy cars. That or I just, you know, feel like blowing up cars. It is kind of fun, honestly. This is a bit tedious. Like looking for collectibles, I mean. Right, it's just like, eh. But I keep putting it off, right? And you gotta do it sooner or later. Probably don't have too much else to do in the game right now. Till they add some more real content. Bro, just open the damn thing. Already went in there. Like you can access the house. Yeah, it's like 2 shots in the door, in the, like, you know, door areas where it, like, goes bang. It's like, honestly, that didn't attract a whole bunch of robot attention by now. I don't know what would. It's like I've just been steadily blowing cars since I came in here. Blowing them up. Every single one of them. Yep, I did have to destroy cars. Oh, at least that's done. At the very least, I'll definitely be getting my dailies done today. We have collected collectibles. It's kind of disappointing that I don't see a Reaper again. I gotta go, like, make him pop up or something. Make him show his face. Reveal his presence. Throat's not raspy enough today. I'm just checking doors just in case, like, eh. Now I'm just blowing up cars for the sake of blowing up cars. Oh. Yeah, this is like, I think, like the third time that I've come here looking for this mission, only not to find anything. Sup? How you doing? Hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Having a railgun is quite beneficial in this game. You know, when you're dealing with, like, you know, 500 pounds of robot, like, running at you full tilt with freaking fully automatic weaponry and grenades for freaking, grenades for balls for all fucking cases. And goddamn, like, enough armor plating to, freaking pretty much, like just bog down a freaking tank. You want your railgun. Oh no. Uh, I think I might have. I think I might be max level actually. How do we want to throw a wrench in all the veteran players' works? Let's add more collectibles to all the places they've already been. Oh, there it is. Come on. There we go. Yay. Okay. I think. Oh, fish back. That was another one of them damn photos. I got to get them all. I haven't even looked at any of them. I've just been like picking them up. And I love how it has me rediscovering all the areas, even though I've already done that. Seven apocalypse tanks? Alright. You know, like, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty damn sure I could deal with 7 apocalypse tanks in very short order. Like, it might be a little bit of a task, but I'm pretty sure I'll manage. Wouldn't be very necessarily happy about it, but I could guess I could deal with the extra junk loot. Like, not saying there wouldn't be some sort of difficulty, it's just, like, I think that's one of the reasons I walk around with this much firepower. No, being blindsided by apocalypse units is not a new situation to me, so I just go through them. It's like, oh shit, apocalypse units. Take cover. And you'd think that one would have trouble taking cover from 7 tanks, but thing is, tanks are actually really stupid. And also, just having a wide variety of gadgets on hand, especially things that can completely flip the chessboard in the proverbial tide of battle. Yeah, it'd be interesting, but I definitely, with the stuff I have in my back pocket, no. It would be more of me take cover, flip one thing on my weapon wheel, and go, okay, wanna get stupid? Let's get retarded! I will say those homing rocket turrets, though, those things are hilarious. Like, want to talk about freaking ridiculous. Is that a Phoenix class? Yeah, it's Phoenix class. Hunter trees. Honestly, like, it got to the point where I was fighting these things, and I was actually wondering, are they just hyper predictable, or do I have fucking ESP or something? Right, because there'd be, like, moments where I'm literally sidestepping shots and hunters that are, like, you know, flipping full tilt towards me. It's like, oh, okay, look, hunters. Yay. 5. It's gotta be the escort for that harvester right there. Ground control. No. Clever girl. Now for the prize. Three seconds on the clock. Dragon's on the got shot. He goes for it. He shoots. He scores. Like I said, 7 tanks, 7 apocalypse tanks. The most annoying thing I think about fighting apocalypse tanks is they like to use those proximity mine shots. In my opinion, that's gotta be the biggest annoying part about them, because it makes the fight not so much harder. Well, it doesn't make them harder to deal with, it just makes the fight longer, because you have to navigate around all the damn proximity mines. And if they're really dumb, they start spitting out a whole bunch of proximity mines on you. And then they run on top of them, and their stomp will set them off. At least I think they do. Maybe it was just timing or something, but I've actually seen that go down where Apocalypse Tank killed itself with his own fucking mines. And it's like, ha, 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 teach you. See, now this right here is what I want. And what I have wanted for a while now. Right? They give us a pitchfork. They give us a cool, like, sledgehammer, even a baseball bat. They even give us an experimental sledgehammer. But that's a fucking sword. I want that sword. Like, I'm just saying. Like, that's bad fucking ass. Like, if this were real life, I'd be literally stepping down on this fucker and pulling that bitch out. It'd be like, come on. Mine. Take it back to, like, Resistance HQ. Be like, who made this? Can you freaking make it better? Find the experimental weapons guy. It's like, now, we need to have some sort of electricity or EMP put on this thing. That way I can start shocking robots. Shock sword for robots. Shut up and take my money, devs. Or stab them. Right? Like, how badass would it be, right? Where you got this hunter, he just runs up and he's just like, and you just like sidestep, pull out your sword, and you're just like, shake! Freaking put it right into his ribs, and the hunter just like falls over, and you're like, yeah. Like, that'd be badass. Just like, straight up just stick him. Just like, put it right in his fucking hunter ear. Okay, I think we're done for down here. So let's head over to the next sector. Game? Games collectible? Confused dragon noises. This is odd, isn't it? Usually it gives you some sort of waypoint and or such. Up there we go. Mine. Okay, so there's a schematic somewhere around. I'm assuming it's probably in here somewhere or around here. Probably in one of these sheds, I'm betting. Thunder! Oh, where is it? That's kind of hilarious. Is it gonna be a doghouse thing? No. Down at the pier. Yep. You. I still say the devs need to actually, like, properly look through all these land markers and figure out which ones actually have something to them and, like, actually mark them appropriately. Because, like, this one right here, right? Like, is not even actually marking the, like, the actual, like, that didn't have fucking a, like, a lot of these places, when you actually went to them, right? If it had a schematic, definitely fucking not there. Like, I look all over the place. I end up finding out, like, later that the schematic's, like, underneath the floor or something like that. Like, they just need to go over all these places, make sure everything's actually popped up. Like, look at this. Devs, what the hell? Like, seriously? Stop it, stop. Like, okay. I think that's supposed to be Saint Maria, but, you know, somehow. Oh no, I believe it. I completely freaking believe it. Nothing even remotely surprises me. I will say this though, I am happy that they manage to deal with Tick Armageddon, because that was a freaking entire truckload of stupid. Like, I have not seen Tick Armageddon happening, and wow, that's actually a pretty good roll on a box right there. Jeez, I'll take that. I'll take that. It's just purple shit, but still, like, I can break it all down. And that's pretty good. Like, 3 purples in a box. It's just like, here you go. It's like, bet. Those remote control ticks are fucking great. I love those things. Like, just sit back, freaking get stoned, and freaking cause some carnage with explosive little robots. Now we know how Phoenix feels. Like, no wonder he likes using them so much. Fucking fun as fuck. He's probably having a good old fucking chuckle every time he throws a bomb tick at us. He's like, haha, I got something for these fuckers. Watch this shit. Like, there's still a mission that's actually down, here in, Silvik that I've literally gone over the entire fucking place. If it's there, I have not found it. Right? Like, no piece of paper or anything. Which, honestly, that's something the devs need to fucking fix. Right? Like, this game needs to get a full-on overhaul of all its quests. I know it's gonna take a while, but they need to, like, start attaching NPCs to these quests and shit like that. Because the amount of pick up a piece of paper and go here quests is kind of ridiculous, and I'm pretty damn sure there's more than a few poor bastards that are getting brutal flashbacks from Fallout 76 when they play this game. I'm just saying. Which is actually funny, because I think this game came out before Fallout 76, so you almost wonder, did Fallout 76 get the idea from these guys? It's like, we could just make an entire map with nothing but piece of paper quests, and everyone will be happy with it. Or recordings on answering machines. I actually kind of want to look that up now, right? Like, just, you know, for sake of information. Let's see here. Gen 0. Okay, so Gen 0 was actually released in, like, 2019. And... actually, no, Fallout 76 came out before Gen 0. So Fallout 76 is still the freaking bad guy here. It's like, you're making a bad example! Bad Bethesda. That's why Gen Zero's so fucked up. It's your fault. You made a bad example to other freaking developers, and now they thought that that was an okay thing to do. It's all Bethesda's fault. Blame Bethesda. Shoot. There we go. Like laces. So... huh? Oh, Canada. Canada. Oh shit, I remember when I heard that the first time. I was just like, what did you say? Canada. That's not how it's pronounced, bro. It's Canada. Oh no, frickin' Bethesda will be in my bad books for a very long time. They have a long time before they can dig themselves out of that hole. Like, I mean, they're gonna have to work to get themselves out of that freaking hole. Like, I'm an old school Bethesda player. I come from, like, the days of freaking, like, Daggerfall and Morrowind and all that other shit, right? Like, I remember when that game series was fucking awesome. And now it's that. And with the gaming technology that we have nowadays, they really don't have an excuse. I don't care what anyone says. Oh yeah? British Columbia is a nice place. Don't like the weather in Vancouver, wait 5 minutes. Yeah, Yukon's not too bad. Alaska, never got the chance to actually go because of life constraints and all that other stuff. But yeah. Says there's something at that bunker. No, game. Remove the waypoint, thank you. Or we're just going this way. Oh, it has its own collectible and schematic in it. I don't ever recall this being a thing, but we'll go and investigate nonetheless. Honestly, I'm getting kind of sick of all this collectible crap and actually want some freaking storyline again. And no, collectibles telling storyline does not count. I want story. Right? Me and Phoenix still gotta finish up that little chat ski poo. You know. Frickin' thinking that he can just collapse a bunker on my head is gonna frickin' not work out well in his favor. And if he thinks sparing me in any way, shape, or form is gonna be beneficial to him, he's got nothing coming. I don't give a fuck what anything's going down. I don't give a fuck about him, I don't give a fuck about the government, I don't give a fuck about the Soviets, but I give a fuck about one thing. One thing very important. That fucker blew up my boat. Hey guys! Oh no, I just, I have a lot of American friends. So, not to mention also, I myself am a Heinz 57. I got a whole bunch of different nationalities under my belt, so... Yeah, nationalities and or bloodlines. There we go, harvester prototype. Interesting enough. Says there's a schematic. Interesting. Alright, well, I think there's only one thing left to do.
Go get him, little buddy. Say hi. Looks like we didn't get them all. Fire 2. This should do it. God, I love those things. Loving it. Boom, bitch. What do you want? Wow, some good armor you got there, buddy. You good? Are you good? Are you hiding from me? You're waiting for the hunter to show up. You think that hunter's gonna save you? You're adorable. Uh-huh. Now, we were saying something, Damn, I'll climb on this thing, I swear. Come here, giant dog bot. Got that shocking personality. Are you adorable? He's like, I'm gonna make it! I'm gonna make it! Hey guys! I think I accidentally started my self-destruct. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah. I miss old school James Bond. Sean Connery was really good at that role. Aren't you adorable? Oh, you got friends! Stop doing that. That actually kind of hurt. Not very nice. You know. Definitely not the person you want to act when this off. But, you know, you're just gonna continue. Okay. Really does like that mortar. Maybe I should take it away from him. Nope. Nope. I killed your buddy behind. Oh no, it's the guy in front. Is that a dog? That's a dog. Ow. No. Bad dog. No. Ow, I don't want do that, please. Like, don't frickin' mortar me. Armor. Pain. Stop that. Okay. Weapons check. Okay, drinking shots good. Homing turrets for annoyance. This thing's gonna require a lot of bullets. Probably more med kits too, but definitely bullets. no bridge. Here we go. I do like it. Asshole, damn it, burning. Fuck you and your pre-fire! Where is he? Oh, he's hot. You cheeky bitch! I take cover and you're taking cover? Ow, what the fuck? That was a full-on volley of normal rockets. Where did that come from? Is that a freaking wolf or something over there? Yeah, it's a wolf. There he is over there. We'll just take away his rockets. Or we'll just do that. That works too. I need some elevation. I should probably put the tracker on them, that way I can actually know which way to be facing. Let's just live in an irradiated wasteland. Oh, shit. Now I feel safer sitting in that spot. Moderately safer. One. Shit. like I said, a bit safer. Damn it. You fucking asshole! You bring that big ass back here! What a jerk, he's literally angling himself so I can't get that one. Alright! Don't you fucking ignore me. You know how many of these rounds I have to put down range just for you? Get your ass over here. I made this frickin' big ass dinner, and you're gonna sit down and eat it! Eat it! See, now I gotta go turn around and do up the angle again. Because you have to freaking go all the way back there like you some sort of badass. See, now I gotta deal with stupid muzzle club. This is all your fault, Reaper. Like, you have no respect for other people. See, like, I got this great cover position and everything. You're really trying, though, aren't you? Wow, if the game would just let me fucking aim at your damn frickin' thing here. Aim is too sensitive or not sensitive enough. There we go. You fucking ignore me. Yeah, I do say it a lot, don't I? I do not like being ignored. Besides, you know, some of us out there gotta still frickin' carry the torch. Not many of us arrogant frickin' old ass gamers left. Frickin' you know, good old Thick ended up frickin' kicking the bucket, so right. Gotta have somebody else around to scream you're nobody and stuff like that at frickin' random enemies. Really would have liked to actually meet the guy. But, you know, not in the cards, I guess. Ah, no more knee plate. Strafe scum, strafe scum. Alright, seriously, game. Ow. That's actually hurting. Seriously, stop doing that. I'm technically not old either, but as far as gamers go, I might as well be. Over here. Hi. Yeah. What's up? Shit. Eh. You're being really well behaved. What are you up to? Alright, it's already busted. Good enough. How did you activate his shield again? Oh, shit! Forgot he can do that. Introducing his thermal barrack ability. And that is why I'm way the fuck over here, instead of right up in his grill. Also, if you actually pay attention, he's summoning dogs. A lot of dogs. And he's going to continue. So, yeah, not my idea of wanting to stick around. Missing some parts. And when, because that's actually starting to piss me off. Can you stop shelling me? You're not doing anything. Fuck. Ow! That's a good shot. Fuck you, robot. Fucking prick. Alright, no, that is dope. Yeah. Speaking of, I would love to have a dog. Did I break off his, No, he's still got the missile. Oh my god. Get over here! This is actually just fucking annoying. He shouldn't have a shield. There should be no reason why his shield is activated. Hey, devs, fix your game. See something wrong here? Pretty much everybody does. Wow, what do you want? Me to fucking dance the Mexican hat dance in front of you? Jeez. It started happening last night. According to this, we are. Fucking stupid ass. Oh my god, stop doing that! He's like, I got this stupid ass incendiary gun. Oh, I'm so special. Get your ass back here. Don't you fucking turn your back on me, you little bitch. The fuck do you think you are? Fucking oversized fucking toaster. Frickin' shitty ass aromatherapy fucking combined with a toaster oven. Maybe a defective microwave or something. You think hiding behind trees helps you? This gun shoots through everything. Excuse me? You wait there a second. I gotta go and fucking feed this asshole his lung. You wait right the fuck there. You wait your turn. You. Fuck you. Huh? Get your ass up, huh? You think you'll badass? Bitch. Now, you. What you doing hiding behind them trees, Reaper? I thought you big and bad. Hiding behind them trees. Having a bit of trouble. I'll take that as yes. Damn it. You're being such a bitch. I'm gonna have to go get the higher powered scope for you. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Fuck. On the bright side, that wolf ended up putting out a whole bunch of lynxes, and so the lynx, yay, we broke it off. No more frickin' none of that crap. Ah, I'm gonna take you apart piece by fucking piece. Oh, my aim jumped all the hell right there. Check the health on it. %. Once that thing's gone, like, no more bullets, no more rockets flying at us, and then I can just pelt him with frickin' crap until he's dead. Though at the same time, I take off this machine gun, he's gonna go into rage mode and start stomping around like an idiot. So, that'll get interesting. I hate how the aim jumps around sometimes, so that's not good stuff. Come on, stop. Like, I'm not supposed to have scope sway, yet the gun's like, you know, it's like, oh, can't hold it steady. Oh, shit. Guess what? I'm taking a screenshot of you, asshole. You're going up on the community board. Everyone's gonna see you with your pants down. Ah, you've been pantsed. Pantsed. When you see a Reaper as helpless as a babe in the woods, take stock, enjoy, savor it. He's fucking bad. Also, another thing that's actually, I don't think a lot of people realize, every time he does that thermobaric, I don't know exactly what he's causing damage to, but if he does that too much, he'll eventually just blow up. Just like, so many choice things to shoot at now. Just pick and choose. I'll just go for all the internals. I think I just got all his internals. Yeah, that's a big gaping hole in his nose now. See what I mean? That was great. That had to be like 110% complete makeup for the Reaper fight last night, which was absolute fucking cheese. Like last night, the Reaper just like, I'm gonna hide in the forest and use all the trees as cover and just sit there and shit hell on you. Hey, I'm going up. Does that mean I can still level past 50? Is there a higher level than 50? Oh. Yay. Hey, dog, isn't that great? Mine, 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 mine. I saw them all clustered together. I'm like, oh, I'm getting this. Yeah, I don't know what the max level is anymore. What are you shooting at? Oh. still alive? Thank you. It's also one of the reasons I like actually using this LMG. Right? Unlike the other LMG, which is 5.56, this is 7.62s. Right? Like, I'm pretty damn sure that causes more damage. Bigger bullet, more damage. Wow, another exosuit helmet. Just give me the fucking pants. It's not even funny anymore. It's like the one part I don't have of the suit. Like, at least it's giving me. Oh, yeah. Like, that super accurate LMG, the experimental 5.56 LMG. That thing's great, but anything past, like, a frickin' Phoenix unit and, like, yeah, it's just not doing it. Any of the higher frickin' Soviet units, just like, yeah. That's what I figured. Hence why a 50 cal round is just devastating. Soldier class. Damn it. Lead your target. Nice. It's funny though, because like the 9x39 gun in this game, it doesn't feel like it though, right? Like I've literally just ran up and peppered something with that thing, and it just doesn't seem to do anything. It's like, oh, this gun's supposed to be awesome. They're like, yeah, no. And I'm like, I paid money for this. And they're like, yeah. No. And I'm like, oh. Oh no, I don't know very much about ballistics, so I don't pretend to know. Right? Like, I'm a scout. Right? I dabble in engineering, but I'm a scout. I should have frickin' anticipated you doing that. Fucking AK. Stop it! Fuck you and you're taking cover. See, that's one thing I don't like about wolves and lynxes. The way the lynxes are designed even if the wolf goes down, the way his legs spread out and shit like that, it's like an instant freaking barricade for them to hide behind. I've been looking into wanting to mod this game, but like, honestly, I wouldn't even know where I'd want to start. I don't know. As far as coding and all that stuff goes, I'm absolute shit. Right? I'm actually more towards mapping, texture art, stuff like that. So like, I wouldn't even know where to start in this. Beyond overhauling the entire fucking map and literally taking my time with every single fucking building on this stupid fucking map and adding a proper interior to them. And then going over every single collectible in the game with a fine-tooth comb and making sure that it's actually raised up or put on top of a fucking table or something so people can find it. Like, that's gotta be my biggest pet peeve, is... Really? Oh, that's so lame. This game really does need some mod tools. Like, if this game had mod tools, that'd be fucking great. Cause like literally mod tools like what really further modding, right? Because I know more than a few coders out there where they can't do what I do. They can't sit in front of a screen for 12 hours fucking straight looking at maps, making sure that everything is perfect. Right? Every single little thing is that their eyeballs fall out. They've already been doing coding for so fucking long. Now they gotta go and fucking do mapping. That's where I come in. Alright? And so, yeah. Ow! Explodey. Ah! Little shit. That's a linear accelerator. I was hoping to shoot him out of the air, but it just didn't happen there. But yeah, that's what I do, is I do mapping. Like, actually, it's funny too, right? Cause, my one major mod that I actually did, and funny story, I never actually got to truly finish it up the way I wanted to because some asshole stole my fucking laptop, right? Like, this is years ago, right? But anyway, that mod went viral, right? Like, I can still Google that mod and find it in people's, like, top 10 and top 50 lists of, this is the mod I must have for Morrowind. And it's like, yeah, I feel proud of myself. Hi. Bye. It really... Mapping is
eye for detail, right? And also, and this is something I actually argue. I actually argued this with a few other mapping nerds, right? Is real life experience. You want to know what maps look like. You want to know what a freaking fucked up alleyway looks like. You want to know what sewers look like and stuff. Go for a walk. Like, you know, freaking flip things over a bit inside your head. Use your imagination a little bit here and there. But you can get a pretty good idea of what things actually look like. Like, streets are actually, like, in a big city, streets are fucking dirty, right? There's shit all over the ground. Like this, like, for instance, what was it? One of the Grand Theft Auto games I played, there was, like, next to no trash or anything in the street. It was just asphalt and sidewalk and all that, and it's just like, you know, when you go over to, like, what is it, GTA 5, right, there's, you could definitely tell that they noticed that, the mappers themselves, because there's trash and crap everywhere. Somebody actually went out and took a fucking walk and was like, oh shit, outside is dirty. It's like, yes, there's trash and crap and everything. One thing I actually always laughed about, and I always thought that they should really add to a lot of open world games also, especially if you're in urban environments and shit like that, right? Not just so much trash on the ground, but stuff. Like, I mean actual stuff, right? Pieces of clothing, freaking, half-eaten food, freaking money, right? These are actually all things you actually find on the ground in the middle of the sidewalk, right? And that's something that a lot of people, like, yeah, exactly, small details. That's my biggest argument with a lot of open world games out there, is that they do a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, Gen Zero, a lot of stuff. But there's small things. And those tiny details. The devs, a lot of devs, no matter what freaking dev company out there you see, it's always the same. They forget the tiny details. Maybe it's not, there's, you know, they don't have the capacity to code that, or maybe, you know, no one thought of it or whatever. But big point is those few details. Yeah. It's immersion, right? Especially open world games. Immersion is everything. Right? Like, one of the things I would actually love to mod in, if they never actually decide to fucking add it to Gen Zero, is an actual survival mode. Eating, drinking, sleeping. We have all the models and the items in the game. There are bottles of pop, there are food on the shelves. You literally just have to freaking get a hold of that bottle and actually make it an interactable and a placeable and a pick-upable, right? Like, there's a few things that I'm pretty sure you'd have to, like, tick off on the actual thing and make sure that it actually has stats that it's actually going to do something to. But the big point is that they have beds, they have food, they have drink, right? And they're not doing anything in this. Like, this area that I'm in right now, okay, let's see here. What do I see on the ground? That's snow. This area should be cold as fuck. I should be wearing warmer clothing. Also, and this is the other thing, this entire fucking area, right? If you're inside this circle, you should be suffering radiation damage. This is not a negotiation, and you should have some sort of radiation resistance. This is where a nuke hit in the map. There is no reason I should be standing here just having a conversation like no, I should be getting the fuck out of here, but I'm not. Because they haven't actually, they make this an open world game, but they haven't actually added a survival aspect to it. And I argue that they very well could have, especially when I first started playing this about a year or so ago, right? One of the big things I kept bitching about was how there was no food or drink in the game, right? And I kept bitching about it, and I kept bitching about it, and I kept bitching about it, and wow, wouldn't you know it? And I literally have video proof of this, where they did the first major patch. Yeah, they added 270 clothing items to the game, wow. Right, but when they did the major patch to Hagaboda, right? Not so much when they completed what they were doing here, but when they started patching it, all the buildings on this side of town were, I would actually say that it was done on purpose, because all the doors were not able to be interacted with. They were left conspicuously half ajar and half open, and in every single one of the buildings there was fucking garden gnomes, like creepishly looking out at you and shit, right? And you think, okay, the devs are just fucking with it, but no. The actual icing on the cake is, I kept looking through all the buildings, and the devs actually do know I watch this. Or not watch it. I know that the devs watch me playing this. Right? Because inside one of the buildings, and again, video proof, I was certain. I kept seeing all the garden gnomes, and I'm like, there's something here that I'm supposed to find. I'm sitting here trying to find this object that they've obviously placed here. And I'd actually like to be as arrogant to say that they actually placed it there for me, because conveniently on a plate was a pastry. Piece of food. And this was before the weird food event thing came out where they had the pastries in the game, frickin', and all that stuff. The Salmla or whatever. And I do believe that's actually what that was, and this was before that event actually came out. And I actually was really happy, and I actually was very thankful, and, you know, obviously I was like, I'd like to see more of this, but I'm still very happy with the fact that they did that. You know, it was just that little bit of, okay, Dragon, you know, that's actually not too hard. You're right. Here you go. Have a sweet roll. Yeah, shit. Like, it's kind of a bit eyebrow raising. Good bunch of guys, though. You know, them doing that warmed the cockles a little bit. Mm-hmm. Hunger and thirst would make sense, especially considering how long your character's been running around this map just fighting robots. This is an aspect that you'd have to deal with. The logistics of running the right, like the logistics of running the resistance it just doesn't make sense, right? With all the like, if we don't have some sort of like, after a period of time, it's gonna be like, okay, you guys are just kind of endlessly going. You guys have how many people here? And no, there's no mission. Like, that's another reason why survival aspects would add a whole new layer of gameplay to this game, right? Suddenly it's not a mission about going out and blowing up some robot generators, or taking apart robot power cells, or some robot fuel supply place. What about food? Like, a very, very simple aspect. People need to eat. They've been sitting here fighting freaking robots for like the last week or so. I've been sieged in this freaking underground bunker for a while with nothing to eat but like a few canned goods. Food, mission, there you go. Right? And yeah, like, yeah, they could definitely do a hardcore difficulty level and I'd be okay with it. Honestly, I just want a survival game. Right? Like this game could easily be bigger than freaking hotcakes, and I just like, devs, drop the other shoe. Come on. Right? Like, there's some simple things in this game that would make it so much better. Right? Like, survival aspects. Um, companion aspects, more NPCs, right? Like, that's another reason why survival game is, or survival aspects being put into any sort of open world game is very important. Suddenly you have a reason for this random NPC that's wandering around the map. What's the guy doing? He sells food. Straight up. Nothing more, nothing less. He is literally a guy that is pushing a freaking cockalosh freaking stand or something like that. He's got Mountain Dew and crab juice for drink. It's a Simpsons reference, but anyway, big point is that you could definitely like just girth out NPC content just by adding in a survival aspect, because you have vendors that turn around and sell food, or someone that, it doesn't even have to necessarily be a vendor, it can just be someone that you interact with, and he just gives you like a daily allotted amount of rations that every resistance member gets, which would actually kind of make sense, because why would the resistance force its members to have to pay for their food, right? Like, that's a bit much. You're literally running out and freaking sticking your life on the line fighting freaking gigantic mechanical robots with a high probability of getting freaking impaled, sliced in half, stabbed, stomped, freaking incinerated, burned up in nuclear fire, perforated, and or, well, just in general freaking pasted. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 7 Days to Die, I'm gonna be giving that game a rest until shit gets, like, fixoid with that one. Like, that game. Nope. They took away jars. They took away jars. I don't like them. Fucking Fun Pips is fucking us around too much. Fucking jars. I still could not believe that. but that's an entirely different rant for a different time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, that's the other thing I don't like, which I would like to see, Gen Zero pull themselves out of, is I hate these development hell games, where it's always in this kind of state of early access, and in case like a lot of these indie devs haven't figured it out, keeping their game in a state of dev hell is not good. It actually, yeah, like the dev hell, right? Like, you know what I mean, obviously, but they shouldn't be doing that. Like, people, maybe years ago it was kind of something that you could kind of get away with, but now it's got kind of a stigma now. When people see games that have been sitting in dev hell for longer than, like, what, a few years or whatever, yeah, you see most of that fan base eventually go off and do other things. They'll come back every once in a while to take a peek, but they're not gonna devote themselves to something that is in a constant state of development. It's like, really? Like, you like, once it's got to 1.0, right? That's your first stage. Release it and fucking goddamn we'll take off the early development shield. Mm-hmm. I love a base that adds its own gate. You know, like me not having to build a freaking gate's fucking awesome. This base is gonna be so freaking, like, great once I actually fully perfect it. Like, holy shit. This is gonna be a party. A literal fucking party. Is that our explosive container? I will keep that in mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, now you got electrical poppers right there, so guys outside the wall could definitely, so we'll put, I'm thinking a turret or something like here-ish. Right? That way when they run up on the turret, we can just shoot the freaking electrical boxes and just like psst, zap, done. Explosive container back here, so we'll leave something open to cause them to want to stand beside it. Same with this. So yeah, we'll just have like a lot of turrets in front, and they will literally just congregate in front of here, and there will be casualties. And the best part is that stuff will respawn, and I won't have to spend a single freaking amount of resources fixing it. No, having a freaking rebuild freaking bomb barrels for us. Oh no. But yeah, survival aspects would also girth out their base building system, right? Like, they're like, we're gonna add bases, and I'm just like, great. great, great. So, what are you actually adding? And they added walls, defenses, and stations. And for decorations, lights. Couple, trophy things and shooting targets. Oh, and an outhouse. And the door works. That's so awesome. Oh, and hedges that don't even work as actual freaking cover or anything like that. Oh, and a really snazzy looking large Soviet crate. Like, there's no, like you're already seeing. Anyone that looks at this building system can see plain as day that they actually need a survival system. Like, that's what this game is missing. Right? It wouldn't feel so fucking empty if there was a survival aspect to it. Because unfortunately, and this is just me saying, I'm at the top of the fucking ladder. I have next to no reason beyond collectibles and maybe a couple cosmetics and a few achievements, a handful of achievements, before I have 100%ed this game and there is no reason for me to play anymore. Beyond just shooting at shit for the sake of shooting at shit. Pretty much, yeah. No, well, even in Fallout 4, I would argue that the base building system in Fallout 4 was a lot better than this. You know what I actually want to see for Gen 0? And this is something I'm still firmly in the belief with. Control points are fine. Like, control points are fine. Right? But what the devs should actually be thinking about doing is they should actually be using the building system from 76. It makes sense. Like, this is a mobile guerrilla warfare style game. You would not have a place, any one place that you'd be living. Yeah, you'd have safe houses and shit, but eventually the enemy's gonna figure out where all those are. Then what? Same with your control points. He's gonna figure out where every single one is. Then what? Tactically speaking, it's stupid. However, the ability to be able to pack up your house and then move to a different section of the area, right, and freaking claim that small little freaking section of area that's around you as the place that you're gonna build, and then build your house over there, just like Fallout 76, that makes a lot more sense. Mobile freaking capabilities and mobile base building instead of this, right? Because, like, it's just some of these base building pieces are just completely like, okay, right? Like, for our longest while, I didn't even know which way these doors were supposed to be facing, right? On top of that, they turn around, they add firehawks but no actual way for you to defend your base from Firehawks properly. So if there was a Firehawk here, right now, kind of like how there was last night, oh yeah, it's just dog shit, right? And that's why I say we need modding tools, right? Because not every single, you know, modder out there is familiar with coding and hexadecimal and C++ and all that other freaking stuff that I'm pretty damn sure there's a few things I haven't rattled off and shit, right? Java and all that. Like, I'm not familiar with that. I'd like to be one day, but I'm not familiar with it at this present time. And so there's no way for me to unfuck this. Right? And believe you me, I would love to. Right? Like, I would be the first in there and freaking doing it. And if not the first, definitely not the last. Right? Like, I'd be on that shit freaking like Flint. Like, I'm pretty damn sure someone probably had faster downloading speed. That's the only reason why I'm, you know, not 100% about being, you know, first on freaking the modding tool bandwagon. But as soon as I figure it out, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be getting that. Get that right now. I'm gonna freaking put it in my mouth, run away with it. But yeah, like, their base building system is fucking, like, there's still a lot to do, right? Like, they did a survey a few days back, right? And at the very end, there's like this spot where you can put in a bunch of like your own little feedback. And it's like, if there's anything else you'd like to mention, right? And I literally mentioned exactly that. Bring us some companions, bring us survival mode, because your game is fucking empty. Right? Like, I didn't want to actually like say it like that, but, and I didn't say it necessarily like that, but to sum it up, that's pretty much what I said. And unfortunately, it's what, 2023? This game is now 4 years old. Generally, for any air quotes triple A game, right, that's not even actually solidly built, they've had them in development for 4 or 5 years. And these guys are sitting here throwing it into early access for 4 fucking years, dev hell. Like, do we still have another year to wait before this game is actually even fully fleshed out? What? Alright, like, we don't even have all the map. We still don't really know fucking fuck all about Phoenix. Right? Like, we know who he is and what he is, but yeah. Oh yeah, like, the game is beautiful as far as sound and graphics go. Definitely hats off, right? But in terms of other shit, it's, yeah. Yeah, like, freaking from an angry army standpoint, I'm just saying, um, on more than one occasion. Are you fucking serious? Right? Like that's this game. This game has this game needs to get like just like a big ass sit down, you know? Like it's almost a joke how many things I could just literally walk through here with a notepad, right, and just be like, and this, and this, and this, right? Like half their buildings you can't even access. The other half of the buildings are cookie cutter buildings, right? Some really don't feel unique at all, right? Um, the combat is excellent, but after a period of time, it starts to feel like the game literally has to actually go out of its way and start stepping outside of its parameters for it to actually start doing things. Right? Like, for instance, the Reaver, right? How it just suddenly activates its shield after I busted all its shield generators. It's like, yeah. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. But now they have a full-on project that they need to start taking this shit seriously, right? Because well, I'll put it to you this way, and this is just me from my standpoint. They don't have very long. Like literally, by scheduling, they don't have very long. You get like no offense, Systemic, but you guys got maybe about T minus 1.5 years if you're lucky to unfuck this game and actually bring in some people, because once this summer passes and in turn third quarter freaking kicks off and all the shit from third quarter comes in that they've been promising us, you're gonna be sincerely freaking lucky if you have any of the old guard playing. There's a lot of good 40k games on the freaking horizon. You know us 40k players, we can't help but freaking jump on that shit. And that's just to name a few. Like, they got Silica. When's the last time we've seen a first-person RTS? Right? Not to mention Helldivers 2, friggin' Starship Troopers Extermination, friggin' all sorts of shit. Right? Like when you not to mention Arc 2 and everything else down the line. Alright? Like, Gen 0 go fall through the cracks if you guys ain't careful. Right? Because also, and this is the other thing, the other real thing that you guys need to take into account. The next Unreal Engine generation of games are coming out. And then you guys won't even have graphics in your corner anymore. Like, I'm saying this as a friend, you know? You need to pick up your fucking socks. Right? Don't listen to me, I don't care. No skin off my nose. Right? I'll just be kind of sad if I have to, find another frickin' Machine Hunter game, because it's actually kind of a thing I like doing, you know? Machine hunting. Like, I don't mean to be that guy, but your base building's freaking crap. You freaking you have no yeah. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like they got a lot of things coming down the pipe, right? Like a lot of things. And as much as it's the same thing with Conan Exiles, right? Another game that seems to be kind of stuck in a metaphorical dev hell, right? And unfortunately, yeah, the game has looked good for years, but next generation of Unreal Engine games are coming out. Whole new freaking slew of much awaited, anticipated games are finally coming out this year, rather in the second or third quarter, right? Oh yeah, Conan Exiles is still great, right? I love it for its building aspect and stuff like that. But oh, hang on, phone. I'll be right back. Something just blew up on the other side of my house. I gotta go find out what the fuck it is. Sorry about this. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Roommate has a bit of a crisis going on the other side of the house. But, yeah. Like, legit. Like, I love frickin' Gen Zero, but, they need to, and, like, I'll always be keeping an eye on it and stuff like that. But they need to, unfuck their, situation with it. Damn, it's fucking hot in here. There we go. Much better. Heat. But yeah, right, and I know, like, I sound like a broken record, and people, probably go, oh, well, it's not that easy, Dragon, but honestly, it kinda is. The dev hell needs to end. If it's not ready, right, take that into account. Test the things. Actually freaking release a finished fucking product. Right? We get it. You guys need monies and you got to have the paychecks. I understand. We all do. But at the same time, and this is just speaking from a chef's standpoint, you turn around and end up serving up frickin' food half fucking cooked and half frickin' prepared, your ass gets fired. Straight. Like, from a service industry standpoint, that shit ain't fucking okay. From a military industry standpoint, not okay. From a factory, like, manufacturing standpoint, a construction standpoint, not okay, not okay, and not okay. So why in the fucking ninth ring of fucking hell is it okay? No. No, this is not okay. This is not acceptable. Right? And it's actually getting very close to the point, in my life at least anyway, where I'm getting a lot less of these early access games. Because this keeps being a repetitive thing. And that's what I was talking about with the stigma of staying in dev hell with the early access shield on. Right? It's okay for a year or so, but after a year or so, if you don't have that early access shield off, people start wondering and looking at you funny. Right? Like, I'm just saying. Don't mean to lash into you guys, but the more I think about it, the more it just seems like it needs to be said. Right? Because obviously nobody's been saying it, or something would have been done about it. Or if people are saying it, then you're just blatantly ignoring the feedback of your freaking customers and or fan base, and that unto itself is a bad thing also. Right? So no matter which way you slice this cake, it's a kind of fucked up. Right? Like, all layers of fucked up. And yes, the consumer, the customers, have a right to bitch. Right? Like, that is how this works. Feedback and all that stuff. right? And yeah, and this is just me saying, if you wanted freaking solid constructive criticism, maybe y'all should have released shit in a timely fashion. Having over what? I'm pretty sure 40% of your map? That island, that island, that island, that island, that one, that one, that, and that. So all this outer crap is still... Like, what is this? You gonna separate this into 3 different DLCs? That one better be as fucking cheap as the fucking Alpine one. Right? Like, I'm just saying. Right? Like, dev hell. And I get it, you guys, small crew. It's cool. I understand. I do. But maybe that should get looked at. Right? Like, yeah, you're making a magnificent game, and it'll be finished by the time Unreal 6 comes out, and you have games that are actually out there that no one even remotely gives a fuck about. Right? Like, you sit there, you try to put this forward, but by the time this game is actually fully done, right, like, what? Anyway, I gotta go deal with something else, so that's the cell phone nonsense right there telling me. So I'll be right back in a quick second again. Kind of hilarious, though. Back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Gonna have to make some coffee soon. Oh, what now? I just literally sit down. Ugh. Back in a second again. Anyway, what else is on the docket today for doings? Let's go take a look at things. I do believe I actually got the dailies done. I'm not attacking a frickin' base, because that's just gonna lower the score. And I'm trying to actually kill Reaper, not frickin' lose Reaper. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, I think all in all, we're gonna cut it off here for now. Right? Like, not too much more to do that I can think of off the top of my head. So, yeah, that's all for today for Gen Zero. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.